Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back to 108 Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon23, aka Lemetheus, right hand of Zeus, and let's hop into this news. And yes, I got me some new subscribers, and I appreciate everybody for taking the time out of your busy schedules to give me your undivided attention to listen to me spit this video game news and this tech information. Welcome, new subscribers. You are greatly appreciated. Now let's hop into today's news. First off, let's jump into EA has announced that its ePlay press conference will take place on Saturday, June 9th, 2018 at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at the Hollywood Palladium, baby. Let's go! Now we're expecting some big announcements, some game reveals. The next Battlefield, BioWare's Destiny, Rival, Anthem, and various EA Sports titles. Now let me jump into this real quick for your ass. EA, I know you ain't listening, but I hope your fans are. People, get out there and beg for the next boxing title, or at least on the Xbox One X platform, or one platform, excuse me, I ain't mean to say X, my bad. But give us that backwards compatibility of the last Fight Night Champions, baby. And if you on PlayStation, give PS Now backwards compatibility of that PS Now situation. Come on, EA, do us right. We begging for these titles. Now in more news, you already know how your boy Lemetheus be giving it up with them unboxings exclusive to that 108 Dragons TV, bringing you all the hot fire statues and emblems and shields and downloadable content. You know I do that, and God of War will be no exception. But in the wake of that news, God of War also includes a new immersion mode for the HUD. Difficulty settings have been detailed. God of War new immersion mode and various difficulty options. According to G-Scoff, the immersion mode will cut down the HUD elements to absolute minimum to require to play the game. Players will be able to freely switch between a full HUD or immersion mode, which is like hellbound. And yes, it's out on that Xbox platform, and it's 4K enhanced with a 60 frame mode. Yes. Now let's get back into God of War. There's no right or wrong way to play this game, Schaff wrote, but fans that want the most possible visual preference will disable that UI interface and get into the game like they're actually living. God of War out. Now, Sony has came out and said a statement. I think as men, I think this is a weird statement. God of War will teach you how to be a better father. What? Come on, man. It may be a great game. I'm already a great father. I don't need no goddamn game for Sony to teach me how to be a dad. Facts. And if you do, there's a problem. And that's a you problem. A whole bunch of you problems. Now let's get into this more gaming news. Now let's get into that acclaimed game Overwatch. People have been asking for Overwatch to have a story mode, and the developer said the game was made. Jeff Kaplan said, "We don't think we'll be making such an addition to the game because it would basically be bringing a brand new game to a franchise that was mainly made or based off of PvP." So it looks like right now they're telling us we cannot look forward to this, even though the PvE is a co-op mode and the PvP is off the chain, 35 million plus players. But some games just ain't a single player experience, and it would have been nice to have it because those mini movies that they make for this game, Overwatch is definitely something I enjoy watching, those mini movies, and it gets you in tune with the characters. I would like to see a story based situation, but if they come out with anything and hint towards that story-based telling of the Overwatch series, your boy Lemetheus will be bringing that hot news to you. Now check this out. Now it looks like that 50 versus 50 will be returning to Fortnite Battle Royale with some big changes. Right now, the developer said, Epic said, the 50 versus 50 will have a V2 mode, which is 2 teams fighting it to death. But unlike the previous version of the game, this time 2 teams will be placed in 2 different buses and approach the island from different areas to reduce the amount of smaller fights that break out early and add to deaths. And the final storm location will be visible from the start, and game players will have 10 minutes to loot the map as the storm closes in. This is a great addition. That gives you 75% more triple ammo, boxes, double consumables, chests, and increased health. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And the 50 versus 50 was dope, but I really felt like it was like a free for all because everybody was basically dropped on top of each other. I thought that was crazy. But let's get into some Player Unknown's Battleground news. Now, for you people sitting on the fences about that Player Unknown Battleground, that PUBG Jesus, as a part of the Xbox Live Gold subscriber subscription, you will get free play games for PUBG, baby. Stand up, starting from April 19th, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to April 22nd to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes, and gold members will be head over there, go to the dashboard, to the featured area, and download the game for free. Now, let me tell you a couple hints. People been playing this game for a long time. Don't get in there and think this is Fortnite. Ain't no auto aim. This is like the hardcore version for all those battle royale games. You gotta aim down those sights and you gotta aim correctly or get your wig pushed back. Now, let's talk about that Inside Xbox Part 2. Now, I was stoked to hear those backwards compatibility games for the OG Xbox. I'm definitely copping that Jade Empire, maybe that KOTOR. I don't really know about Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I am gonna say this: for those games on the 360 that received that Xbox update yesterday, Red Dead Redemption, Gears of War, Darksiders, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, Portal 2, and Sonic Generations. Let me tell you something about that Red Dead Redemption and Gears of War 2. Amazing, crazy, dope, revitalize the game. Yo, listen, I was playing that Red Dead Redemption. Woo! That Gears. Woo! They're definitely something to talk about. Now, one of my peoples told me about that Sonic Generation, was like, Lemon, if you didn't own it then, you gotta own it now. I owned it on disc, but I don't currently have it. See, I had my Gears of War 2 already and my Red Dead Redemption. I had my original disc from 360 days. And if they're gonna be, and you know I always talk about these remasters this generation, if they're gonna be remastering games looking like that you currently own, just with a developmental upgrade, and you ain't got to repurchase if you got the disc already, backwards compatibility. I told you that it was going to be dope. And the Xbox 360 games run 9 times the original pixel count than the original 360 version of the game. It looks amazing, people. And for you younger people, let me say this: if you a BioWare fan, go out there, play that KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, and that Jade Empire. If you like Kung Fu movies with an RPG twist, your boy Prometheus will be playing both of those games live streaming. You know how I give it up. Woo! Now, if you enjoyed the content and you're new here, please like and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And once again, I thank all my new subscribers and current subscribers for being here and giving me your attention. And I know everybody's busy schedule. That's all the news I have for you today. And I'm out.